Well, there was a little town, there is a little town called Merrill, which is near Tule Lake. Tule Lake is just south of the Oregon-California border. Merrill is just a little bit north of the border. And he and his friend were trying to repair a car, motor of the car. And so, I don't know why, he took the air filter off the carburetor and poured gasoline on it. They were going to restart the car. And when he poured the gasoline in the carburetor, his friend stepped on the starter, and of course the rotor spun inside the carburetor, and the sparks were, and it spewed flaming gasoline all over this boy, and he got very, very badly burned. There was a hospital closer by, not closer by, at Klamath Falls, but that was more than 30 miles away from Merrill. But Merrill was only about 10 or 15 miles from the Tule Lake Hospital, my camp hospital. So his parents chose to bring him, because it was an emergency, chose to bring him to the Tule Lake Hospital because it's much closer. And when they got him, he was badly burned, young man, and he was burned all over. So one of my jobs in those days was doctor instructions said paint this burned boy's skin, his back and his chest, with a solution called gentian violet. Gentian violet is a type of a dye, but it had some antibacterial, antibiotic property. It was an aniline dye, so, and it made it kind of bluish purple. It would color the skin, and that's what my job was. My orderly's job was to paint his skin with this gentian violet solution every 4 hours, night and day. Of course, I only had one shift, but anyway, after about a day in the hospital, the kid obviously was getting better because all they had at the Tule Lake Hospital was intravenous saline. They did not have any blood. And that's what this kid needed, is blood plasma, actually. But there was no means or way of processing blood plasma at our hospital. So they just gave him salt solution, and that wasn't enough. So he was dying. And then one day his parents came to visit him, and he looked up at his parents and said, "I don't want to be in this damn Jap hospital." And I thought, oh, gee. I didn't say anything or do anything. I didn't treat him any different. But I said, man, this young kid is dying and he doesn't want to be helped in a Jap hospital. And, man, that made me feel so bad. But he did die. He died in our hospital.